Dear Edwin, thank you for writing to me. Although I haven't the faintest idea why you want to know about 3444, she was disposed of back in the 1970s, I will answer your questions nonetheless. It's a miracle that City of Manchester ever lasted that long. Nobody really knows how she stayed around into the BR era so long, decades after the rest of her class was scrapped. I've been told you are also a designer of a similar era, to which I understand why you were kept in service, due to your line only being a branch. But for that city, it felt as though they kept on coming with more and more excuses to keep her. I should know. I was allocated to a shed. I should probably start at the beginning. Or the beginning of what I know anyway. She was rotten right from the start. There were rumors flying around that she had been built from the cannibalized parts of another engine, which, as everyone knows, is a recipe for disaster. And disaster she was. She wasn't just rude or impatient, like many big and pompous tender engines are. No, she was sadistic. She bullied and manipulated everyone she met. It started with small things, being rude to tank engines, scaring them when they didn't bring her trains on time. But whenever any of us tried to intervene, she snapped. I tried to rein her in on multiple occasions, but she always blatantly ignored me. As her siblings were withdrawn en masse in the 30s, she became more and more insecure, and with it, her incidents became worse and worse. I recall one of my siblings, King John I, I think, telling me how she nearly caused a head-on collision with the Bristolian, one of the Great Western's premier expresses. It was just outside of Didcot Station. She was on the local from Paddington, and was to be shunted to allow Priority Express through. But this didn't happen. As her driver attempted to slow down, no attempts worked. She was extremely close to colliding with the oncoming express, but thankfully she was switched into Didcot Yards. When John came to a halt, he reversed back to ask her what the hell she was thinking, and he swore up and down he heard her say, "I missed," under her breath. I remember again and again pleading to our regional managers to, and believe me, I'm ashamed of it, get her out of service. But no, she stayed, and with every year she remained on the main line, the worse things got. I won't go into details, they bring back too many memories, but it was even more crushing when she got preserved. She, a sadistic, evil engine, was chosen over others who had given years of sterling service. She acted perfectly on the day when the preservationists came to inspect our shed for an engine they could buy, even bullying her driver to take off her nameplate so that she couldn't be recognized as the rotten one. And with that, she was bought. She was preserved on your line, if I remember correctly, and something happened to her after a few years of preservation. Some dreadful accident. I don't know what it was. My crew wanted to protect me from the truth. All I know is that her wreck was scrapped, and she will never tarnish the name of any railway again. I must go now. Please keep looking into this, and continue to send me any further updates or questions you have.
Her wreck was scrapped. But that's impossible. She's here on this railway. An engine that's been scrapped can't just come back to life, can they? What? Who are you? What are you? What are you doing?
Don't be afraid. I'm not a threat. I'm here to help you, Edwin.
How do you know my name? And you still haven't answered my question. Who are you?
I suppose you could say I'm an old acquaintance of your friend, King Edward II. I've long been scrapped now, but I'm on your side. I'm limited in what I can do to help you, and asking questions won't help. But I can tell you that King is in danger, and only you can stop that engine in his absence. The railway relies on you. You are the heart and soul of this line. Don't let it down.
I'll keep that in mind.
And one more thing. Take care of the others, and take care of King when he comes back. For my sake, he'll have a hard time.
What on earth? Out of my way, please. I'm a very busy engine.
Nice work, Larry. Just what we need. Now you listen here and listen good, little fella. We're in need of some help and you're gonna provide it for us. If you come along with us, we'll make sure we reward you.
I'm not agreeing to anything until I know who you two crooks are. I demand to...
Nobody questions Johnny Cuba. Do I make myself clear? You're gonna do me a favour and you ain't gonna backchat, or you'll find yourself in deep water in more ways than one.
Yes, of course, Mr. Cuba.
Brilliant. You can go with Larry and pick up those vans and take them to Chilston. Another lorry will be waiting to take the contents of the vans away. And no funny business. Remember what I said.
Oh, how have I gotten myself into this? I won't be able to juggle this and my local trains. The manager can't find out.
Is everything all right there, Adam? You look like something's on your mind.
No, I'm fine. Honestly, don't worry.
If you say so. Adam isn't usually that jumpy. Something must be wrong. I wonder if anybody can help with the dogs.
Well, are you sure it's not the argument getting to him?
No, this is something different. He seemed almost scared. Now, there are two mysteries to get to the bottom of.
Edwin, let's hang on for a second. Maybe you're getting ahead of yourself. I'm not sure if you should keep going deeper into this. You might get yourself into trouble with the manager. And well, you know how she is.
They're my friends, driver. I can't let them down.
Right, whatever you say.
Finally, somebody I can talk to who can give me advice.
Morning, Edwin. Is everything alright? How are the coaches?
OJ, there's something wrong with everyone. They've started arguing, but not the normal small arguments they usually have. This is going much further.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
There is one thing you could help with. Keep an eye on Adam. There's something suspicious going on, and it's happening here at the harbour. When he next comes by, try and see what's going on. I'll try and get here at the same time as he does tomorrow too.
Well, I'll do my very best, Edwin. I'll let you know if anything happens. You've done me a good one, mate. Stellar work. Might put in a good word with your manager of yours. Amanda, isn't it?
No, don't do that. She'll strip me down for parts.
Then I guess you'd better keep doing what Johnny says then, shouldn't you?
I don't want to be doing this. It isn't right at all.
Well, what's going on here then? Who's this you're harbouring, Adam? Wanted criminal Johnny Cuba?
Edwin, I swear, it isn't what it...
Shut it, engine. I'll handle this. What is it to a relic like you?
Well, I think this would be quite interesting for the police to hear about this, wouldn't you? I'm sure they'd be glad to hear that you're lurking about right under their nose here.
You listen here, old-timer. You'd better zip it, or you and your friend will both meet a watery demise, you understand? Well, if it ain't the old-timer from Big City, 2 relics trying to hold me back. Most laughable. Ha! See ya, boys. It's been a pleasure. You two snap those lines now before I break your stacks. Keep the line on him, Edwin. Don't let it slack.
I'm trying.
Better luck next time, eh, lads? When will you lot learn? You can't keep Johnny Cuba.
What's so funny? The Coast Guard will be here any minute now. You aren't in any place to laugh.
Oh, it's just the fact none of you realise how much danger you're in. Speak up, Cuba. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Danger. Real danger. Your little tin pot railway's in a whole load of trouble, can't you see?
Why should we believe you? You were just trying to break the law and get our railway in a whole lot of trouble.
Well, I got nothing to lose, have I? I'll be in dry dock now anyway. I've escaped from there before. I'll do it again. That city class everyone's fond of. She's your enemy and got me to do her dirty work for her.
What do you mean, dirty work?
Well, I can't say I was displeased with the jobs I was given by her. It was well worth it for this little business here Edith found for me after I'd done her bidding. Oh, she's pulling the strings everywhere with you lot. That little green tank engine's going away with his illegal load yesterday. That will get him into trouble. And it won't do him well for his reputation, will it? Might even get him sent away. And who better to take his place than an engine who behaved impersonally since she arrived?
You've said enough now. The Coast Guard can take it from here.
I wouldn't worry, Edwin. I've known Cuba for a while, and the crimes he's committed. He's most likely telling another one of his lies for his own gain.
But that's the thing, OJ. It was far, far too specific, and it all lines up. There's something deeply wrong with Edith. But what does she want? Why is she doing this? And what did Cuba mean by dirty work?
I wouldn't fret too much. It sounds like you've had a lot on your mind. Goodbye, Edwin.